Britt, this feels like a personal win to you, I imagine, that Target's scaling back at least in half of its stores. We'd like to see this merchandise go away entirely, but is it true you haven't shopped at Target since last June?
Can you believe that? I haven't. It's been painful a couple times.
Good on
There
you.
have been like twice I've been like, oh, I just really need that new Magnolia thing. I haven't done it. No, I held on to my conviction on this because I was so mad after what they did last summer. And I just felt it was so blatant and disgusting that I was going to put my money where my mouth was. And I have not shopped. So I'm happy to see that they are scaling back. I am going to take it as a win because it's a step forward. Obviously, I would like to see it completely gone. But hey, you know what? We work with what we can. And I do think that this is a big cultural victory to see them responding to consumers and saying, it didn't work out so well last time, so we're going to take a step back.
I have to say I'm still annoyed, Allie Beth. I feel like, we're going to walk in certain pockets of the country and we're still going to see the tuck-it bathing suit for men trying to pose as women.
Right. So I have not shopped at Target since 2021, actually.
Oh, nice.
And I used to be the kind of person that would go to Target all the time. And you know what? I'm not the kind of person that says you have to boycott every single company that you disagree with in some way. My stance is that you just have to do what you can. And for me, the chest binders, like the tucking, especially marketed to children, because I do think these things are marketed to adolescents, that was just too far for me. I don't care how many cute things Joanna Gaines or that McGee company sells at Target. I can find it elsewhere. And again, I don't have a perfect life of, only buying at places that wholly align with my values. But for me, Target, we have a lot of buying power as suburban moms. And so I said, you know what? I'm done. And it's been a lot easier than I thought. And I'm going to keep going strong because you're right. I'm still annoyed by them too.
Yeah. And here's what they said. So right now, they're not backing down on their messaging at all. The spokesperson put out the following. Target is committed to supporting the LGBTQIA plus community. I don't even know what those last letters mean. It's so ridiculous. During Pride Month and year round. However, Britt, last year, Target's quarterly sales fell for the first time in 6 years during the Pride Month quarter because so many Americans were so outraged about the nonsense with the trans ideology being shoved in our faces as we went in there to get toilet paper. And at the time, Target said through an executive that there was a strong reaction to the Pride merchandise, explaining the loss of sales. And the reaction was, quote, a signal for us to pause, adapt, and learn. And so what have they learned? I guess they're still going to do it, but they'll do it in areas where we're not, media heavy, or you're probably going to get it in California. I'm sure I'll be getting it here in Connecticut.
Like, it's going to be in my stores.
I'm going to get it in my stores in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I guess they're not going to put it in Mississippi now. Well, that's not good enough.
Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. It's not good enough. For sure, it's not good enough. And until they get their marketing off of our kids with this agenda, then it's not good enough. I do think, though, the win is that they're taking a step back instead of a step forward. They could have said, we're all in all over again and get ready. It's going to be bigger and better than last year. But no, money talks. And at the end of the day, if the money is not coming in and if enough suburban moms are saying, we'll shop elsewhere, then I do think that sends a strong message. So my encouragement to American moms would be, wait and see what it looks like in your Target shop. And if it's, back to the same circus that it was last time, then hold out again. It's really not that hard. It's kind of like going sober. Like once you get through the first few months, you're like, you know what? I feel great. I am saving money and I feel really good.
I also haven't been in Target in forever, but it's just because I don't generally go to Target. I'm not sure exactly where I go. I think I just feed Jeff Bezos and his wife more money for her non-existent dresses. I think that's kind of what I'm doing. That's how we get our toilet paper and our massive, whatever. Anyway, I don't care about them, but I'm actually gonna do the opposite this year, ladies. I'm gonna make a point of going into the Target just to see if they have it, and then I'm gonna be really loud in person and through this microphone to call attention to it if I see it. Can your savings weather an economic storm? Think about what you've put away for the future. Inflation can render cash worthless. Real estate can crash like it did in '08. Economies built on a mountain of debt can fall like a house of cards. There are very few physical assets you can invest in that can stand the test of time. But gold has withstood as a valued form of money. It's why many people are flocking to it now and why Birch Gold is busier than ever. Through a little-known tax loophole, Birch Gold lets you convert a retirement account into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. And the best part, it doesn't cost you 1 cent out of pocket. To learn more, text MK to 989898 and claim your free info kit on gold. Again, can your IRA or 401k weather an economic storm? If not, consider looking into Birch Gold. Just text MK to 989898 and explore securing your savings today. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.